Lena Headey has a colorful romantic history. From blissful romances to nasty custody battles and divorce settlements, the actress has had an interesting few years. There have even been rumors about her romancing some of her Game of Thrones co-stars. The actress, who is well known for her role as Cersei Lannister in HBO's Game of Thrones, has recently exchanged vows with Mark Menchaca. Menchaca is an American actor, writer, and director. The Texan appears in Netflix's Ozark. The thespian couple tied the knot with a private wedding ceremony in Puglia, Italy on October 6, 2022. News of the union began spreading after pictures circulated on social media. The wedding was a Game of Thrones reunion as celebrities like Sophie Turner and Peter Dinklage attended the ceremony. Flaunting her unique sense of style, the British actress wore a simple white dress with spaghetti straps and a veil. Her makeup was minimal and she wore her brunette hair adorned with 2 roses and in loose curls that framed her face. The icing on the cake was a pair of hot pink stilettos that the actress wore as a pop of color on her big day. The now married couple sparked romance rumors in 2020 when they attended the premiere of HBO's The Outsider together. They confirmed their romance in November of that year. While there is little information about the duo's dating life, we do know that Headey is known for keeping her love life under wraps. The actress once told More magazine, "I like to keep my personal life private." In 2015, Lena announced that she was pregnant with her second child. She was very secretive about her pregnancy and who the father of the child was. Even after the girl was born, the 300 lead took her time revealing who the baby daddy was.
I am your father.
You don't like interviews.
I hate them.
During the time of her second pregnancy, the actress had frequently been spotted with her Game of Thrones co-star Pedro Pascal. Pascal played Oberyn and Martell in the fantasy series. Neither Pascal nor Headey confirmed their dating rumors, and in the end, we still don't know if they ever dated or not. However, what was confirmed was that the father of her daughter was director Dan Cadan. According to the New York Times newspaper, Cadan and Headey are childhood friends. The couple got married in 2018 after dating for almost 3 years. The film industry veterans had kept everything about their relationship a secret. In fact, we can characterize their relationship by their efforts to keep details out and away from the media. News of Cadan being the father of Headey's daughter, Teddy, only came out 2 years after the actress gave birth. It should come as no surprise, then, that there are no confirmed reasons behind the couple's divorce. The English lovers had been married between 2018 and 2019. Hearing about their split after nearly 5 years as a couple came as a shocking surprise to fans. As mentioned in her NYT interview about her ex-husband, Headey had been hesitant to get married because of how her first marriage had ended. Although she did seem excited about the prospect of being Cadan's wife, saying to the New York Times, "I always said to him, don't ever ask me to marry you. It's a disaster, but it actually feels really wonderful." Following her split from the director, the Terminator actress decided to relocate herself and her children to the United States. According to an insider source for the Sun newspaper, Cadan was heartbroken over the split. The news of Headey moving on has caused the writer to worry about his relationship with his daughter, Teddy. The insider source also said, "Lena now sees herself living in the States for the foreseeable future. It's where the parts are for her, and she's got a blossoming relationship with Mark, so she sees no point in her living in the UK." Lena Headey's relationship with her first husband was a dream-turned-nightmare for the actress. Her first marriage was with musician and hairdresser Peter Paul Loughran. The two got married in 2007, and by 2013 they had finalized and settled their divorce. It started off so well. The future spouses met at a friend's wedding. They danced. Their young hearts were swept off their feet. They decided to experience more of each other and soon began a serious relationship. Headey once told the Daily Mail, "This is the most healthy, beautiful thing that has happened to me." In 2010, the couple welcomed their son Wiley. Sadly, after 5 years of marriage, Headey filed for divorce. According to the documents, the actress and her ex-husband had the usual irreconcilable differences. When Headey filed for divorce, the once happy couple entered a nasty legal battle. Throughout the 2013 divorce proceedings, Loughran made an emergency court filing asking for half of the couple's 2011 tax refund. In response, Headey filed papers claiming that she needed $6,000 of those joint funds to help with expenses for herself and their son. At the time, she lived on credit and had only $5 left in her bank account. During the time of the proceedings, neither Headey nor Loughran made any statements about the divorce except for what they said in court. However, a few years later, the actress opened up to More magazine. "It's tough," the Throne star said of ending her marriage. "There's a lot of hurt and sadness and disappointment. Grief. Massive grief. It's a mourning process, and yet nobody's died. The actress has previously faced a battle with depression. However, she said that being with her son is what helped her cope with her crumbling love story. The drama didn't end there. The actress had decided to move back to the UK after her divorce. She wanted to be close to friends and family and to have a support system after the trauma. This didn't sit well with Loughran, who was still settled in the US. The musician claimed that the move was a violation of their joint custody agreement. He then filed an emergency motion for the court to order the return of his son to Los Angeles. However, his request was denied for insufficient showing of the requirements to obtain an emergency order. Headey continued to live with Wiley in the UK until her divorce from Dan Cadan. There was another rumor about Lena Headey dating a Game of Thrones co-star. We've said it before and we'll say it again, the actress is very private. But have you ever wondered why Cersei and Bronn were never in any scenes together? That's because the actors reportedly dated for a short while. They kept their relationship a secret, but an inside source told The Sun that Lena Headey and Jerome Flynn had a very turbulent relationship. The 49-year-old refused to be on any sets with the actor and reportedly has a lot of hate for Flynn. Because of their secrecy about the relationship, the timeline is murky. The Sun reports that the two were romantically linked as early as 2002, and Page 6 reports that their relationship was over by the time Game of Thrones aired in 2011. There had also been a time when a young Lena Headey was engaged to actor Johnny Chico. The two had reportedly been together from 2004 to 2007. They met on the set of The Brothers Grimm. There's little information on this pairing and why it ended. What we do know is that this relationship came after Headey's breakup with Jason Fleming. The earliest of Headey's confirmed relationships is her romance with her previous co-star Jason Fleming. While the pair never married or even got engaged, this was one of Headey's longest relationships. The pairing lasted about 9 years. The two met while filming a live-action version of The Jungle Book in 1994. Headey was 24 and Fleming was 32 at the time. According to the actress, she had developed a crush on Fleming but kept it quiet for months. Eventually, she worked up the courage to make a move. To her success, the two began a long-term relationship. They even lived together. Headey and Fleming had a fun and impulsive relationship. "I had Jason tattooed on my shoulder in Thai one drunken night in Soho," explains the Terminator star. "Jas was a bit shocked at first because I hadn't known him long. Then he had one done, Lena, also written in Thai. Or so they thought. One night while out for dinner at a Thai restaurant, the waiter pointed at the tattoo and said, 'Tina,' the actress shared. Till now, she still has the tattoo." This relationship also brought to light the insecurities of a young adult navigating celebrity life. The dark-haired starlet once said, "I feel very odd when I know his works involved snogging or having sex with one of the actresses all day." According to Headey, this was a mutual thing, and Fleming would also get jealous of the male co-stars that the actress had to get comfortable with. A shared apartment, a dog, and matching tattoos later, Headey was still uncomfortable with the idea of marrying her then-boyfriend. Speaking to the Sunday Mirror newspaper, the actress said, "I sometimes think I'd like to marry Jas, but then I get terrified by stories of people who get married, and suddenly their relationships go hideously wrong." Ironic. Fleming and Headey broke up in 2003. Like with her other relationships, the British actress didn't comment on her breakup with Fleming. There are no known reasons as to why the couple split up. Perhaps her anxieties about marriage is what caused the actress's relationships to end quickly. Regardless, Lena Headey's quest for a happily ever after shows us the resilience of a woman who won't settle for less.
I don't think there's one girl here who's competition. I think I'm way prettier than everyone else.
Maybe one day the actress will give us the lowdown on why her past relationships didn't work out for her. Until then, we at Rumour Juice wish her the best of luck in her new chapter. Be well and be kind.